What am I looking at here? I'm looking at a screen that has multicolored lines all over the place, got dots all over the place, and some of the dots are even moving. I don't know if I'm looking at the Chicago transit system, the New York subway, or what. Let's look at this screen and figure this out. This, ladies and gentlemen, is actually the Texas A&M bus route, or the Aggie bus route. Why are we looking at this? Well, this is one of the key factors that we tell our clients to consider when investing in a property. So if you're looking to invest in a property for your student when they come here to Texas A&M, or you're an investor that wants to focus on student renters, this is a key factor to keep in mind. Today, we're gonna kind of take you on a little journey of the different bus routes. We're gonna take a sample of a few of the bus routes and get an idea of the different investment properties that you'll find on these bus routes. We're outside Lakeridge, and this is another development that was designed for student living, real close to Texas A&M University. The bus stop is right out the front gate here. You may be able to hear the lake in the background. And these are more of your townhouse, condo style living, not your typical apartment living. And they kind of stack on top of each other. So if you have one of the 3 or 4 bedroom units, you've got living in the bottom floor and then no more than 2 bedrooms on each floor. So it gives more privacy for studying, for quiet time in your bedroom and things like that. These were built right around 2012 to 2017, and they also offer great amenities like a resort style pool. They've got volleyball, they've got a fitness center, they've got a clubhouse with study rooms. So another great option to buy a unit here for your student or as an investment. A lot of investors are in this Lakeridge area. So let's look around Lakeridge. So now we're outside the Lakeridge pool, and you can see the clubhouse behind us. In the clubhouse, it's got a fitness center, it's got the management team, and it's a gathering space, and also study rooms. So you can get away from your unit and go to the study room if you wanted to. Behind us is a basketball court, and if you kind of look over, you can see fencing. And most of the units have some sort of outdoor space, not huge, but enough to store bicycles or to sit out, get some fresh air and gather or barbecue. This is a pet-friendly unit, along with some of the other units, or I guess complex, so you can have a pet here and enjoy your student living in a resort-style area. So what kind of pricing are we talking when it comes to the Lakeridge townhomes? Well, Lakeridge offers townhomes from 1-bedroom studio type properties up to 4-bedroom, 4-bath properties. Because these are newer, built in the 90s, they have 1 bed, 1 bath ensuite setup. So you've got the 1 bed to 1 bath ratio. And the prices, if you're looking at a 1-bedroom, it's right around the $180,000 to $185,000 mark, and as you go up, of course, the prices go up. You got the 2 bedrooms right at the $225,000 to $250,000 range. You've got 3 bedrooms at the $300,000 to right around $315,000, and then 4 bedrooms, you're looking right in the mid threes, $340,000 to $350,000 for 4-bedroom, 4-bath townhome. Great to get 4 students in there. Now, if you're looking at rents for the 1-bedrooms, you're getting right around $1,000 to $2,000. And that's, a little higher because they have the place to themselves. And as you go up, you kind of go up in the increments of $500 to $600 a bedroom, thereabout. So the 2-bedroom, you're looking at a rent of $1,500 a month. 3-bedroom between $1,700 and $1,800 a month, and 4-bedroom $2,200 to $2,400 a month. So Lakeridge, you got great proximity. It's on the bus route. It has great amenities. So great option for parents who are buying for their students, for investors. And the students really seem to like all the amenities there at Lakeridge. All right, if we look at the screen again and we continue to follow Route 40, the Century Tree route, that bus is going to take you past Lakeridge. It's going to take you over Harvey Mitchell Parkway, get you onto Holloman, and take you down to another area that is really popular with students, and it's actually really popular with investors. These are newer properties, and it's the Barracks. So let's go check out the Barracks. Now we're outside the Barracks. You can get a good idea of the architecture and construction of these. Again, they're townhouse, condo type, resort style living. So you're not your typical apartment, your typical dorm. Very popular with students, designed around Texas A&M students. Bus route comes right out here, and it's got a great swimming pool, clubhouse area. It's got basketball courts. It's got workout facilities. There's a whole calisthenics area. Pet friendly. They've got their own dog park where it's all fenced in. You can take your dog, let the dog run around, and just a great area for student gatherings and a great place to live. These are a little newer than the others that we've showed you, really designed for good quality student living. You can invest, you can buy, and you can rent out. They have a management company here as well. So let's check out the Barracks. Now let's talk pricing when it comes to the Barracks. The Barracks is more of a master plan type of community where you have the workout facilities, you have the pool, you have that big area for the dog park, you've got parking right in front of most of the buildings. And the prices will be a little higher because they're a little newer. Now for 2 bedrooms, you're looking at the $265 to $275 range, always give or take, depending on demand. 3 bedrooms, you're looking $285 to $325, and then 4 bedrooms, you've got existing ones and brand new ones. The existing ones, right, $350 on up, and the brand new ones can be right in the $420 range. So how does that translate when it comes to the rents? So your 2 bedrooms, you're getting between $1,000 to $1,300, right in that range, really $1,000 to $1,200. You've got your 3 bedrooms, $1,800 to $2,000, and then 4 bedrooms, $2,200 to $2,400. Some will be higher, some will be lower, depending on if you get a brand new one, you may be able to rent those more. Remember, there are other fees, but Barracks is a great location for students. Now let's jump on another route, see where that route takes us, and see what kind of investment opportunities you have on that route. So now we're going to look at the screen and we're going to take Route 31. This is the Elephant Walk. Again, you can look at the inbound and the outbound, see where the buses are, where the bus stops are, the different timing. You can favorite that route, things like that. So Route 31 takes you from main campus over to George Bush, then it heads south on Wellborn and gets you onto Southwest Parkway. One of the properties that is right off of Wellborn, Southwest Parkway, and Harvey Mitchell is the Woodlands of College Station. It's another condo townhouse area that is popular for investors and students, great amenities, so let's check that one out. Now we're out at the Woodlands of College Station in South College Station off of William D. Fitch. And this is another development that was built targeting Texas A&M students. So the majority of the people here are Texas A&M students. It's more of a resort style townhouse living. It's not your traditional apartment living or dorm style living. You can buy individual units here in the Woodlands. But one thing to keep in mind when it comes to financing a unit like this, you need to talk to your lender ahead of time if you plan to finance, because there are different rules around financing a unit, a complex like this, than it would be for a traditional single family home. You may have to put more money down, your interest rate may be higher, and there are other factors that you're going to want to check with your lender first. Again, this is kind of resort style living. They've got swimming pool, they've got fitness center, they've got volleyball courts, they've got basketball courts. So let's kind of look around and show you what the Woodlands is all about. We're outside the Woodlands main area, so the clubhouse is right behind me. You can see the resort style pool. Great area for gatherings for students who live here. Nice place to relax. We've got the volleyball court over here. Got a little pavilion back there, and they've even created their own little amphitheater for performances and things like that. So it's a great option for living. One thing I didn't say about the Woodlands is they have their own management team here at the Woodlands. So if you want to buy a property as an investment, you could hire the Woodlands as the management team to manage the property. That way you could be more hands-off. So this is the Woodlands. Reach out with any questions about the Woodlands. All right, hope you're getting a good idea of what we're talking about with the bus routes and different options. So let's jump on a different option. Now this one is Route 34. It's the fish camp route. So if we look at the route map, right now we're showing all the routes. You can hide all those routes, and then you can go down and click on fish camp route. It'll zoom you into the route, show you the different bus stops, where the buses are. You can do both inbound and outbound, and favorite it if this is one that you want to favorite. So this route, again, starts at main campus, gets on George Bush, heads south on Wellborn, and then kind of takes you over into more of the Deacon and Welsh area. So Welsh Road heads north-south, Deacon heads east-west, and it will take you really actually all the way down towards Rock Prairie Road. But what we're going to look at today is more of an option where it comes to if you want a true duplex. So this is, you got two living situation in one building, a duplex. These are streets like Trace Meadows, Antelope, and Pronghorn. These are duplexes that are rare to come on the market, but if you time it out right, you can get a great duplex. They're usually in the combination of 3-bedroom, 2 baths on each side, and you could expect a price range in the upper 300s and on up. So rents for those are $1,400 to $1,500, which means you could get a potential of $2,800 to $3,000 a month in one building. It doesn't have the amenities that some of these master planned complexes have, like the Barracks or the Woodlands or Lakeridge, but it's more of a residential setting, I guess you could say. Great option if you want to buy your own physical duplex and manage it from there. So let's take a look at Steeplechase, Trace Meadows area. Now we're out in the Steeplechase area, those streets that I talked about before, Trace Meadows, Antelope, things like that. This is more of your traditional residential duplex area. There's no amenities, but there's no HOA. So a lot of investors like these properties. They're rare to come up, but when they do come up, they're pretty popular. You've got the duplex style where you've got 3-2 on each side, and you can get pretty good rents. Again, with investment properties, there are different property management companies out here in the Bryan-College Station area that can manage it for you for a fee, of course, but you could be a hands-off investor, or you could buy it for your student, or buy a duplex, live on one side, rent out the other side, and help pay off that mortgage. It's a good area. The bus route comes through here. Just down the street, there's a great park with a dog park. It's a real big area for the dogs to get around and run. And it's real close to the newest HEB that we have in Bryan-College Station. I've lost count. I think we're at 7 or 8 of HEBs, but this one's the newest. So it's a great area. Reach out to us. We can talk to you more about duplex versus condo versus apartment living. All right. So maybe you're thinking, well, it's great to have an investment property on the bus route, but what if I want an investment property close enough to campus that the renter, the student, could walk, bike, skateboard their way over to the campus and not really even need to jump on a bus unless they're on campus heading to a different class? So let's look at the map. I'm going to zoom into an area that is just south of campus. And we're going to be featuring this area much more in future videos, but this one will kind of give you an idea where you've got the different bus routes kind of going around the area. Up here on the upper left is the campus itself, so you see all the different bus routes. But you head south of George Bush and you've got the area that is the Southside Historic District. And this makes up of Oakwood, Lee Crest, College Park, and those different areas. So these are all short jaunt, walking, biking, skateboarding, whatever they're doing nowadays, over to the campus. And you're gonna spend more for this because it's more of the historic area, historic homes, or they're homes that have been taken down and they have built larger, what they call ag shacks. So these are student renter focused properties that have been built. You're going to look at median price ranges for these types of properties in the 600,000 range up to north of 3 million. Why is that? Again, it's a historic area. It's popular for residences. It's popular for game day houses, and it's popular for short-term rental, Airbnb type properties, as well as all these different type of rental properties. So again, we'll get into that area in another video, but wanted to kind of give you an idea. There are options that are close enough to campus that people could walk, as well as the options that we're covering today that are on the bus route. And then there are other options for students who want to live further out, drive in, park on campus, and then jump on a bus there. Keep the Southside Historic District in mind, and we'll look at some other options for you coming up. Now we're out into the Southside area. This is the area that we talked about. If you want to be close, even closer than getting on a bus, and you can walk, bike, skateboard, this is the area that you want to shoot for. Again, the prices are going to be higher due to the historic nature of the area, but you've got a variety of homes, from historic homes to the ag shacks that I talked about. And as you can see, the stadium's right behind us. So we'll get into a full video about the Southside in the future, so look out for that video. But this is the Southside here. So we've looked at a couple different routes and gave you a couple different options for buying property on the bus route, but there are many, many more options. As you can see on the map, they've got routes from all the way down to, you've got one Route 48. You've got routes for Friday nights and weekends. These buses run on game days, so you could park away from campus and ride one of the buses in, so you don't have to deal with traffic. But let's also look at some of the routes that you may not really have considered for an Aggie bus route that will take you further outside of campus, but also other possibilities for investment or buying land or buying property. So we've got the map here, we've got all the routes highlighted, so let's hide these routes and go to some specific routes and kind of give you an idea of where these routes are going. So you've got one route here that is called the airport route. Why? Because it takes you out to Easterwood Airport, and that airport is serviced by American Airlines, and you can take a direct flight up to DFW and then catch a flight anywhere around the world from DFW. Let's go ahead and look at another route. So we've got Route 12 here, the Reveille route. This one is a route that will take you between the main campus of Texas A&M University and take you up to Blinn College up in Bryan. Why is that important? A lot of kids take classes at Blinn College and vice versa. So they can jump on a bus that will take them from one campus to the other and not have to worry about buying parking passes for both campuses, driving, all of that type stuff. So it's a great option. There's a lot of great investment opportunities up in Bryan, right around the Blend campus too. More of those are single family or condos. Townhouse type properties, we can get into that in another video, but another great option that will take you between Blend and Texas A&M University. Rellis has its own bus route around the Rellis campus, but you can also take a bus route from the main campus of Texas A&M all the way out to the Rellis campus. You've got some blend classes out there at Rellis campus. You've got research facilities out there at the Rellis campus, and some of the different colleges and universities under the Texas A&M umbrella offers classes out there at Rellis too. So you can take a bus all the way out there. And finally, there's also some routes that will take you up into the northern part of Texas A&M, College Station into Bryan, so the Northgate area. And that will take you all the way up kind of along Northgate area up into newly developed Midtown Park area up in Bryan. So you've got your Top Golf up there, you've got your Legends Event Center, a lot of new development up in that area. So again, another investment opportunity, single family, townhouse, condos up that way too. So I hope this has given you a better idea of the importance of considering a property that's on the Aggie bus route when you're looking at buying property, investing in property, finding a property for your own student, or a property that would be popular for renters and would be great for resale. Reach out to us. We want to hear from you. We have helped people just like you find the right place at the right time right here. And don't forget to like our videos.